All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm pretty excited because today's video is going to be all about the MixPre series of field recorders, audio recorders, tomato, whatever you want to call them. So first of all, these are fantastic recorders. Absolutely love mine. This happens to be the MixPre 3 Series Mark II. Absolutely love this thing and wouldn't know to do without it, for audio and field recording. Recently, within the last week or so, Sound Devices released a huge firmware update for all their Mix 3 series of products, including their legacy products. So that means the Mark 1, 3, 6, and 10, the Mark 1, 3M, 6M, 10M, and all of their Mark II series, 3, 6, and 10, all support this firmware update, which is a huge firmware update. So kudos to Sound Devices for not only supporting their current product line, but also their legacy product line. Not very many companies do that, so just fantastic job, Sound Devices. So what I'm going to do is go over the computer here and show you some things about this firmware update, which is just, like I said, fantastic and highly recommend you do this. I'm going to show you some close-up shots too on how you go ahead and do this. If you don't know, it's really easy if you don't know how to update your firmware for your sound device or your MixPre 3 sound device. So let me head over the computer here and show you a few things about this firmware update, and then we'll do some close-up shots and show you how to update the firmware. So stand by. All right, everybody. So we're over here on the Sound Devices website, and we're just going to go down to the MixPre 2 series, and we're going to scroll down some more. Since I have the MixPre 3 2, we'll click on that. And if you scroll down, you'll notice there's a download section, so we'll go ahead and click on that. And here's where you download the firmware update 5.01, user's guide, and some other things. So if you click download, you have to put in a valid email address here. So it's usually from when you registered your device. Once you put in your email, you'll get another screen to verify it, and then you'll get an email to download it from Sound Devices. So pretty straightforward. So let me show you what's in the 5.01 and 5.0. They just came out like a day apart. So definitely don't do the 5.00. Definitely you can jump to the 5.01 if you already have the 4.01 version installed. So the big thing, of course, is this supports the MixAssist Auto Mixer plugin, which is a $99 plugin. That's an add-on. But if you are into podcasts and that type of thing, or you have multiple microphones, this would be great to attenuate the microphone that's not talking. I'll talk some more about it here later at the end and tell you where to go and some good videos to go see. So the USB output routing matrix has been redone basically. So it allows the mix between pre-fade and post-fade isolated channels, which is very, very nice. They also added sound reports. They expanded the list of cameras for time code and triggering, which is great. Like for instance, I'm shooting on the Canon EOS R, and I can't trigger time code just by hitting the record button. Matter of fact, you can't even do it, but now you can. So that's a great addition. The USB connector on the side of the MixPre series now supports hubs. So you can connect in multiple devices into a hub. You just can't connect one thing and you're stuck. So if you put in a hub, you can put in, a thumb drive, a keyboard, a controller, all at the same time. So great. Auto copy status is now improved. It'll come up on the little screen and show you that it's copying to the USB drive. And if you go to pull out the USB drive prematurely or turn off the device prematurely, you'll get a pop-up saying, hey, it's still recording to the flash drive. You sure you want to do this? The front panel knobs are definitely low latency. Fader adjustments have been improved a lot. So they're basically zero latency. Where before there's a slight latency when you turned them, but it was very small. Now they even improved that. As I kind of skipped one, the auto copy can now be suspended when powering down the MixPre and auto resume and power back on. That's another great one. They made some power consumption improvements. Man, cannot talk tonight. And they also turned off unused channels, which is great to maximize battery life. Anybody that's been using the MixPre Series knows that the batteries run low very quickly. So usually I put it on directly to the computer, use the computer power, or use some sort of battery bank or something like that, because it's running like AA nickel hydride batteries. You burn out pretty quickly, 20 minutes to a half hour. So not very good power consumption, but let's see if they improve that. And the channel screen usability, you can see here where they made some improvements. And they made a bunch of fixes. So I'm not going to go through and read all these, but as you can see, they have a bunch of extra fixes. And they also did some additions to Wingman. So if that's the app that you run from your Android or iPhone device, so make sure you update that as well. And the biggest thing is it does now, sound reports, which is great. So you can also do it from the Wingman app. So that's just a quick summary of everything that it does. If you want, definitely go down and read this some more and, at your leisure. You can go to sound devices/download and make sure you click on the 5.0 and the 5.01 if you wanted to read about it, because the 5.01 doesn't give all the real juicy details that are in this firmware. So let's get out of this and head back to the camera. All right, everybody. So now that we're back with the MixPre 3, I just want to show you where everything is real quick. It'll be grayed out right now since I'm using it, but I'll show you once I turn off the recorder. I'll go ahead and upgrade it. So we're on the main menu. We're going to go over to the third setting here and go to System. Over to the third one again, and you can see update firmware is grayed out. So let me turn this off and upgrade the firmware. All right, everybody. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little bit. Definitely excited to play with the firmware 5.01 and the MixAssist, the plugin that's available for $99. So I can't wait to use both. If you want some additional information, since I am by far not an audio expert, Curtis Judd just put out a big video on MixAssist. That's his field or his profession. I would definitely go ahead and check out his video. I'll put a link down in the description here somewhere. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day or night. Happy shooting. Thank you. Bye.